Jiggle the Gaijin here. What is up, people? Welcome to my no seems to be a weekly hmm, my weekly live stream on a Monday night in Japan, 10:30 p.m. GST time, and about 10:39ish, 8:30, whatever in Eastern world, American them place there. So the links are out below. Please feel free to join. So today we have some more structure to the live stream. We have three things mainly we want to talk about today: the royal wedding that happened on the weekend, uh, news in Japan, as well as living in the rural area. You hearing that? Let's wait. Please remember just always shout out. Let me know what going on in the comments. Let's see who is here. Make sure you say something in the comments, guys. Let me know you're here and make sure you thumbs up as well. All right, so we have a nice setup for you guys today. So let's get into the business here. All right, so everyone knew about the royal wedding that happened over the weekend. Meghan Markle and Prince William. Right, and what a lot of persons were really caught up with the wedding because the bride is actually half black, half white, or a mixed race, or whatever you guys want to label it as. And as such, a mix, getting into a white family, the royal family, was a big deal. People tried to smear her. I think she had to delete her social media because President was attacking her. Those idiots out there that believe that a race is superior to another race and who feel they are better than persons, and we're all human. When it cut us, we all bleed. I would hope. Because if we don't bleed, then there might be an issue. So it was interesting, and a lot of persons watched the wedding for various reasons. What it symbolizes, the unity or the union of white and black, the union of the royal family and the lay person or normal people, and the breaking down of some form of mental barriers that might still exist in the free world here. Uh, Additionally, it may seem that persons, especially from the Caribbean and from the diaspora itself, the Caribbean especially, uh, some persons may not feel as happy about a wedding or don't really give two red cents about a wedding because one of the things about the wedding is that it was funded by England is a colonial power, and so therefore, a lot of persons in the Caribbean still feel some type of way, knowing that you know, you understand me celebrating the Queen and celebrating her son or her lineage being married or whatever. So a lot of persons were upset that they're still unable to get reparations from England, as up to recently, up to last year, I think, if I'm not mistaken, England was still paying families of slave owners compensation for uh, for slavery and for the slaves they lost when they made them go free. So up to this point, persons were still receiving money, right? But the persons who were actually truly affected in the slavery, who were actually in shackles, has and have not received, and apparently will not receive any form of money to say I'm sorry. Just a regular apology apparently will suffice. And so yeah, that's pretty much it from the royal wedding there. Any comments? Anybody can shout out? I think nobody's saying hello. No? All right. So we did that start with the royal wedding. Now let's move on to let me move on to something else. I was waiting for some people in the comments to say something. To see, tell me where you're from if you're in the comments, please. Someone can big it up and thing there. Remember to hit the like button. Once you just hit the like button or the dislike, whichever you prefer. But the show. So in the news in Japan, according to Japan Times, and I'll share the links below, down below, at the end in the news. Even Japan has noticed the royal wedding. Royal wedding seen as impetus for change in Japan's rigid imperial system. And they still deal with the emperors and stuff like that. And if you're part of the royal family here, if you're getting married outside, I think you have to denounce something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but the princess is getting the Japanese princess getting married soon, and I think she has to kind of do something like denounce her family name or some sort of thing like that because the guy can't get into the family that way or some nonsense like that. You know how Japanese families are and stuff. Additionally, radiation monitors in Fukushima to be scrapped after malfunctioning to the tune of 500 million yen a year. What do you mean by malfunction? Is it? Yikes. I mean, what I mean by do you mean it is giving the wrong readings or it's because once there's radiation out there, I've never been to Fukushima. That's where the big the radiator plant had the explosion because of the earthquake and stuff. And yeah, let's move on from there. Japan also, out of I think about 17,000 refugees, granted 20 the status for asylum. So Japan really is clamping down on immigration. So the persons who want to come to Japan as a refugee, out of 17,000, approximately 17,000 applicants, only 20 were granted the status. That's less than 1%, isn't it? Wait. 1 over 1,000 is 1%. 1 over 100 is 1%. Yikes, 20 over, so 20 over is 10,000. Yeah, less than 1%. My God. Whew. Damn. Wait, hold on. Right, less than 1%. Wow, Japan. And then also in the news, the Hello Kitty train to debut in Japan from June 30. So the Hello Kitty Shinkansen will be in Japan. And so, yes, all those persons who are fans of Hello Kitty, which I know my friend in Jamaica is going to die when she hears about this. I'm going to have to take a picture of that train as well. Yeah. And let's quickly move on. So what's trending in Japan Times now? Apparently, there's a guy that writes for the Japan Times, a black man called Baye McNeil. Is it Baye McNeil? And he wrote an article in response to some of the rhetoric and videos that have been put out about black people being dangerous for Japan. And I haven't read the article actually, so let me run through it quickly. In recent weeks, there have been some YouTube channels espousing blatantly racist content that more than likely violates hate speech legislation here in Japan. Some of these videos made by Japanese even target blacks living in Japan, proposing we are a danger to this country. I won't waste my column space addressing piecemeal their wildly skewed assertions, and I refuse to give the channels even a smidgen of traffic, nor will I provide links to the Breitbart or Fox News Stormfront white supremacist sites from where a lot of their fake news and biased research is derived. Is it the thing about research? Even you can use statistics and numbers to tell a story how you want to tell that story. And so even within unbiased research, you can find a way to make it biased by manipulating the data. That's how statistics are. Statistics is, and so you have to be careful and check your own sources and get unbiased research as best as possible. And the dangers black people to Japan, some of these videos suggest that if we come here in our current psychologically damaged state of delusional oppression, minds in which the fictional concepts of white privilege, white supremacy, and institutionalism are real and insidious, we're sure to contaminate Japanese hearts and or brainwash Japanese minds unfamiliar with the nature and potency of black kvetching. Wow. And we know who did the video, especially the one video that is starting out. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can read the article. It's online there. Let's go for something a bit more off the beaten path. Tokyo Reporter really tells stuff that doesn't come in mainstream media because it's too grimy. Tokyo construction workers stole smartphone of woman doing rape in toilet. What? What's going on? What's going on? Take off your clothes. The suspect reported demanded before sexually. Wait. So over allegedly a woman at a supermarket in Hachioji City last month. At around 3:30 a.m., Itaro Takashita, a 21-year-old resident of Yokohama's Kodagaya ward, jumped atop the woman aged in her 30s inside a toilet at the market. Take off your clothes, he demanded. He also beat the victim on the head, causing injuries that required 2 weeks to heal. Wow, after she lost consciousness, he also took her smartphone. He has been accused of quasi-coerced intercourse. What, quasi-coerced? Is that a term? Why are you saying quasi? He did coerce her. Oh, it's rape. It's rape. It's rape. Oh Lord, Japanese stuff. Wow. Alrighty, we're gonna move on. Yeah, let's just move on to this. I find something funny in the news, something hilarious. Cross-dressing agriculture official among pair picked up a woman's toilet in Sapporo. Yo, Japan is a weird place, you know. Zine, so this guy basically, uh, let's see what it says. So a female customer lodged a complaint with a service desk about a person appearing to be a man inside a restroom at 6:30 p.m. on April 8th. A female employee and a guard arriving at the first floor toilet found Miki Osano, 51, holding a digital camera. What's that? One of them asked him after he indicated that his aim was to take illicit footage. Police were called to the scene. After 1 hour later, an officer from the Sapporo Nishi police station began a thorough investigation of the restroom, which includes 6 stalls. After the officer noticed one stall appeared to have been in use for an extended period, he had a female staff member knock on the door. The stall is occupied, came from a voice from the other side. Sometime later, Yoshio Asai, the director of the Sapporo branch of Food and Agricultural Materials Inspection Center, emerged from behind the door wearing a woman's wig and skirt. Really, Japan? My God. Women's clothes is a hobby for him. Him said, Lord. All right, so that really is Hey Ninjaru, I moved to I moved to what's that called again? I moved to Chiba. Guys, remember to hit that thumbs up, please. Remember, make sure you hit that thumbs up. All right. Cool. Yeah. So this is really interesting. This is the second such case involving a civil servant this year. Mm, 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 mm. Well, I guess if you just in a woman's clothes, you have to wear the woman's bathroom. Uh, What else is here that's interesting? That's not too dull. That's not too. Okay, so that's it for now for the Japanese news, guys. Um, so yeah, I think for those there, 11 people in the chat, and there's only one like. Come on, let's fix that quickly. Please, if you have any questions, always can feel free to ask during the live stream. This is an interactive thing. That's not a video, so like how you guys interact with me. All right, so I can't believe it though. The guy legit was in there with a wig on and a skirt. Okay. So that was the news, and I touched the royal wedding already. Now for time, this is a segment now for questions. So I need persons to please put your questions, put forward your questions to me, and I will answer them as quickly as possible while we are on this live stream here. Because this stream is actually going to be a 30-minute stream today. Yes. So I'd love for you guys to get in and share and talk about it right away. Anyways, let me speak about life in the rural part of Japan. Where's my right? So as you know, I lived in Toyota City before, and now I have moved to Kisarazu City in Chiba. From looking at the map, I thought I did research, but I thought that it was a bit closer to Tokyo, but it isn't. You know, it takes an hour by train, no hour by bus to Tokyo Station. Oh, 1:15. If I take the train to get to Shibuya or Ikebukuro, it takes maybe 2 hours. Now, I made this move for several reasons. I wanted to get, as I said, I want to get closer to in and around Tokyo area to start networking because I really want to do music and I want to sing. In particular, I want to sing. I want to create music. I want to, you know, make an impact, share my talent with people, and so on. Hey, Hector Cortez, welcome, man. Big up yourself. Um, Additionally, I have been here for 4 years now. I should have actually moved from last year, but I made a promise to a parent in my old area. And I'm a man of principle, a man that believes that if you see your word is your bond. Who is he called? Stop this monkey. I don't know. Screw off. Right. Yeah. So, cheers. And I just believe that the time, nothing before its time. And so, as a result, I'm here now. And this is my time, so I'm making the most of it. Now, in contrast to most places that I've been, everything in the countryside is probably a bit more laid back, a bit slower, uh, especially the transportation. Uh, where I live about 10 minutes from my train station, which is fine. If I need to go, my last train to any major city is about 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. No, anybody that lives in Tokyo, their last train usually is around 12:05, 12:30, 11 something late. But for me to get anywhere in the city, I have to leave at 10:15. If I want to go to Chiba City, I can leave maybe at 11 because it's a 40-minute ride. And then from Chiba to Tokyo is another 30, 40 minutes. No, another 40 minutes, right? So I mean, all in all, it's a bit hard for the traveling to happen. Now, I don't want to be yo. The place a country. We live a country. I live in a rural place. The place is backward. Um, my mall closes at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, my mall, the closest mall to where I get my groceries, closes at 8 o'clock. The conveniences are constantly out of food, and there are two conveniences by the train station on the same side of the station, the east exit, but on opposite sides. One's here towards the pachinko, and one is closer to the bank, right? And I mean, my God, man, them basically them small, and them no. Actually, there's another one. There's a new day, so there are two family marts and a new days. A new days at the bottom of the station, and a new days in the station. But let me tell you, man, the place here is windy all the time. I hope it stays cool during the summer, and I really hope that it's that yeah, I've been here Tinder, not no fish will bite the hook at all. I know, I look like I must look like a monkey according to Adam, but yeah, Tinder out here is dead, fam, dead. Um, the kids though, the kids have been really nice. Apart from one on Saturday, one kid kind of like two kids actually that I thought refused to join the class because the first time they see me and I look scary, and so they left. You know what I mean? So that was really that's only bad experiences. Um, yeah. So all right, Adam, whatever. And then what's interesting about here, I find, well, at least the air is clean, like legit, like you feel a difference in here in Wales City. Really clean air. My area is very quiet. I think I'm the loudest person. Only thing louder than me in my area is the alarm for the city and the police sirens that pass by or the ambulances. There's a very old hospital behind me. I don't even think it's open. It looks dilapidated. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it has been apart from that, apart from the one woman running from me, because of me being a man and not because I'm black. I mean, I've had nothing bad yet happen to me. Police haven't stopped me yet. Praise God, because my thing is expired. I'm waiting on immigration. The I think I can save more here because there's not much to do. I can just stay in my apartment and drink until I meet, that girl. You know what I mean? Everything here is in Japanese. There is no English. That even in the supermarket, the AN malls should have some English. The AN malls have no English. Everything is in Japanese, so you pretty much will be forced to learn to speak Japanese quickly. The station has some English, and that's about it. People in the bank, I didn't bother ask them speak English because, you know, they already flustered seeing a black man. I have not seen. I saw one black person since I've been here in this particular area, and then and I mean, I glimpsed them. I think they're black. They could be Indian, but yeah, and I don't see much foreigners here either. Actually, to be honest, this is really a place where you either stay in your house and go to work, work home, work home. That's pretty much what you do here. And so it's really just a different dynamic from where I was in Toyota. Although it was a rural, it had like foreign style bar. It had a couple. No, it had two foreign, like a couple foreign style bars. It had a McDonald's close by to the train station. You had a Cocos Curry. You had a Caesarea. You had all these chains that would make you feel like you're not missing out on much. Only thing Toyota didn't have was a club. You know what I mean? So that was really interesting for me. Uh, yeah, so that's pretty much what I've noticed here in the countryside. It's a lot. There's even an alarm system for the city. Like at 5 p.m., one alarm goes off, another one lets you know when it's 6 p.m. So I guess 5 p.m. is when you need to go home, and the 6 p.m. is to make sure you understand that the day is finished, which is really interesting because you would never hear that in Tokyo, in like Tokyo proper, because yeah, for whatever reason. I'm sorry, I keep closing my eyes because I was speaking because I want you guys to understand this, and it's not that I probably need to understand where the camera is and stop being like an idiot. Yeah. So that's basically it. Also, I'm having some issues with my channel the other day. Every time I upload a video, I lose some subscribers. And my channel is not that big. Really? Really? I don't know that. Really, Adam? They have it tells you like there's an announcement that says it's 5 o'clock and there's a chime that goes off. A visual entity, yeah. I saw it. I didn't even see it. I just heard about another school shooting in Texas. Was it Texas? And so, America is just, and of course, the what's it, the guy, the shooter, was taken into custody, safely into custody, because he is white. All right, cool beans, cool beans. Uh, so yes, guys. Also, I want you guys to know that if you're in the Osaka area at any time in the week, you can go to Pure Osaka and say my name, Piggles, at the door, and you get a discount. It's 1,000 for men and 700 for women in the week. In the week, that's Monday to Thursday. Friday and Saturday, same thing, Piggles. The prices are 2,000 for men and 1,000 for women. So you get a discount on both days if you say my name, Piggles, at the door. Additionally, there is a bar also in Osaka called Voyager Bar, which is a 6 hour all you can drink bar. If you go there during the week, it's hella cheap. Just say my name there again, Piggles, and you get a discount. All right. I'm representing PCI, Party Cup International in Japan. Gotta pick up yourself. They probably buy the sorry. They probably bought the guy Burger King and a Whopper with bacon and cheese. Additionally, people, I'm a far away from a goal of 10,000 subscribers that I wanted by this summer, which trying to not grain as fast as I should, but not complain. It will come, it will come, it will come, Dre. I have a reaction channel that I react to sports and games and probably music videos and stuff. It's called Dre Saint Reactions. Please subscribe to that channel. DreSaintRxns. Dre Saint Reactions. That's Dre, DreSaint Reactions. All right. Check out that channel. I have a couple videos up. I only have 8 subscribers so far. Hoping to get to 100 by the end of June. So please support that channel as well. Fortnite, the game Fortnite, I played it one time and I never understood it. I was just chopping stuff. And it never really worked out for me. I think I came like eighth out of 20 at the time. I was playing it before it got cool. I just stopped playing it. I now play Call of Duty, which I suck at right now. Since Wenger's gone, so we're gonna blame the board, unless they make some signings this year. We have a period. We have to rebuild. We have to rebuild Arsenal. Oh Lord, I'm really not looking forward to the disrespect that's gonna happen in the coming years. I'm tired of it now, tired of the banter now, man. Arsenal is a big club. It should have been doing much better than it has been, and I don't apologize for it. Your friends drop like I said, we can't about that. So go. France side big, trans drop France never carry William Ben Yedder, we sing Manu for Sevilla. They never carry Ben Arfa. Ben Arfa's playing well this year. Them don't carry Payet. Them don't well Payet got injured. Them don't carry Rabiot from PSG. So whatever people don't get left, and Deschamps stubborn, so not even saying a word. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this live stream here. I think give it another 5 minutes. Today's was a off. It wasn't the off day, but I just didn't have. I just wanted to give that nice, quick thing. 3 hot topics, and then because you guys were asking a lot of questions, so yeah. So the final set of questions, guys. Last 5 minutes. And probably next week, I'll talk about YouTube in Japan. I'll tell you some new topics. So please look up. Basically, every Monday, 10:30 p.m. Calvin, where are you? Are you in Japan? You have to message me on social media or something. So if you want to link up, all right. Feel free to message me on social media. Dre Pigglesworth, Pickles the Gaijin, on all things. Pickles the Gaijin on all social media, Instagram, Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube. Not yet visual entity. The next performance I might whenever Adam has a show. Carolyn, something. Wait, is that something friend? My the Virgin. That's how we're in general. We link. There's a Jamaican party next week, Saturday, now. Oh, also, guys, if you're in Tokyo area next week, Shibuya, Tipsy. Yes, yeah, man, Lance, remember you. Tipsy, yeah, man, yeah, remember CJ friend, remember. Remember, as he said, he hit me up online, remember. Oh. Yeah, man, so Tipsy, come out to the numbers. Girl, they will come out in a short, so you know, say I'm mad something. You got myself carried anyway there. All right, so that's basically it, guys. So, yeah, man, it ate that. A short party. See my phone battery all dead. Phone want charge. I mean, that's there chat to. All right. So also check out Warupan Official on Instagram. All right, Warupan Official. Please go there, follow, and get your Warupan Official gear. That's that is the real stuff if you want to support the Jamaican movement over here. Isn't me I say? Any more questions? Please feel free. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe. In? Our free hey. Teaching in Japan. Wait, let me see if we can link a freestyle. No. Hold on 1 second, guys. YouTube. Okay. Well, and then this, hey. All right. Teach English in Japan. That is my name, yo. I teach English in Japan. I'm a black man living, yo. The kids, them scared of me. Why? Because I'm big and tall and black. And they will be acting like they never seen a foreigner before, yo. Teaching English in Japan. That is what I do. They want me pay pension. But me not pay them attention. This is Japan, yo. Where the sushi is yummy. Where the girls them kawaii bunny. Love me, honey. Teaching is in Japan. This is the job, yo. Easiest way to get a 3-year visa. This is the way, yo. Woo. Listen to me. Watch me when I read. Oh, don't pick Tokyo living in Naga. Cheap living, yo. Woo. Hey. Hey. Oh, this is Japan, yo. With Jamaicans, them there. We take over the place. The people, the base. Now look at this face. Does this look scary? No, it doesn't. I'm smiling to love of a banana berry. Ooh, the Japanese love it. The dancing them love it. The reggae, the dance on them take it and make it them own on a bunch trip. They keep one festival. They keep one party. When them now bust a Jamaican dance on them with the money when they hobby. Woo! This is Japan, yo. When the sushi them not talk. Oh, them old people them love eat fish with green tea with it not talk. This is Japan, yo. This is Japan, yo. Oh, we speak three different way. We katakana, hiragana, kanji, you know. Yeah. All right, guys. So that's the show for today. You know what I mean? I will see you all in the next video dropping on Friday. You know, that's how we do it. Friday and then live stream again on Monday. Please, if you want, leave your questions in the comments down below so we can have some prepared for you again for next week. All right. See you on the next video. And tell me what I feel. Yeah. Oh, me rocking and roll. Hey, yo. Me rocking and roll. You say you would show. See me wanna play. Keem be acting weird. Then who's Keem? Tell me, say you wanna run away too. Say you want me home. Run away. All right, done. Korean. Thanks, guys. Jamaica YouTuber. We love you now. Bam. Why are you still there? Oops, I didn't see you there. Hey.